A warm greeting. Today is Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. This is meteorologist Ruben Garcia speaking. In this video, I'll be giving an update on the possible cyclonic development anticipated in waters toward the southeastern United States, and we'll talk about the rain event expected for Florida, which could affect 4th of July plans. And before continuing to talk about this area, I wanted to mention that in the eastern Pacific region, Hurricane Flossie managed to strengthen into a Category 3 hurricane, but it is projected that over the next few hours, as it moves over an unfavorable area, it will begin to weaken rapidly and should be dissipating within the next 48 hours. Let's now zoom in on the southeastern United States, where the frontal system is already beginning to move in from the north. If we zoom in on the infrared satellite image, we can see a trough located to the northeast of the Bahamas and a disturbance located toward the western part of the Florida peninsula. Over the coming days, and as the cold front descends, we'll see rain activity increasing across much of the state of Florida. And by the end of this week, a high-pressure system will establish over the northeastern United States, which will cause the disturbance to remain stationary over waters in the southeastern United States. It's then from Friday that pressures should begin to drop across this area, and the development of one or several low-pressure systems is expected, which may find marginally favorable conditions for the development of a subtropical or tropical depression. In the 2 a.m. tropical outlook, the National Hurricane Center increased cyclonic development chances to 40%, and it's possible that by 8 a.m. they will increase to 50%. And compared to yesterday, note that they have extended the area of possible development from Florida to North Carolina, although they still mark the area just west of Tampa as the region where a low-pressure system could develop. But as we mentioned yesterday, it is increasingly likely that cyclonic development will occur toward the east and southeast of South Carolina and Georgia. Let's look at the Doppler radar projection for the next 48 hours. You can see that the area of rain activity over Florida will continue increasing throughout today and tomorrow. And this rain pattern should be affecting the region at least until Saturday or Sunday. And look at the projected rainfall accumulation, which shows that much of the Florida peninsula will accumulate between 2 to 5 inches of rain over the next 5 days. Particularly in the west-central area of Florida or the Tampa region, is where the most significant rain activity and accumulations are expected, potentially exceeding 6 inches over the next 5 days. And although this rain may affect weekend plans for the 4th of July, on the other hand, it will be beneficial since much of the state of Florida remains under a moderate drought, so this rain will definitely help reduce the drought affecting the region. Let's see what the global models show us this morning. First, here we have the American model which, during the night hours of Friday, develops a defined low-pressure system to the east of Georgia. And since a high-pressure system will be developing over the northeastern United States, notice how the model keeps the low stationary in this area at least through Monday or Tuesday, affecting coastal sectors of Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, before moving again into Atlantic waters between Monday and Tuesday. The good news is that, for now, the American model shows a rather weak system, perhaps a depression or subtropical or tropical storm. This means that wind and wave impact should be minimal, and we're mostly talking about a rain event for the region. The European model also has a similar projection, where during Friday night it develops the low-pressure system, in this case toward the east-southeast of South Carolina, and it shows a slow, erratic movement across the area and really never manages to develop a tropical or subtropical cyclone. In addition, we have the German model projection, which has a fairly broad low-pressure area extending from central Florida to the southeastern waters of Georgia. In this case, the model consolidates a low-pressure system near or just east of the city of Jacksonville, potentially developing into a tropical or subtropical depression between Saturday and Sunday, mainly affecting coastal sectors of Georgia and South Carolina. Meanwhile, the UK model also has a low-pressure area over or near northern Florida, developing between Saturday and Sunday. In general, the development of one or several low-pressure systems is expected across this area, but particularly the region that lies east-southeast of Georgia and South Carolina should be the area where we may see the development of this next cyclone. That aligns with the European model projection where the members consolidate the low-pressure system toward the south of North Carolina, southeast of South Carolina, or east of Georgia. So it's in this area where the highest development probabilities exist. The American model ensemble also marks this area as the possible development zone, as does Google's artificial intelligence model. Well, here at Hurricane Info, I'll continue to monitor the evolution of this forecast. For now, there's no reason for alarm in the southeastern United States. First, what is expected is a rain event over the next 5 days across the Florida peninsula, and starting this weekend, the rain should be moving across coastal sectors of Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. I'll continue to monitor any forecast changes and keep you updated with new videos. Before I go, I wanted to invite you to like or give a thumbs up to this video. Also, Don't forget to subscribe by clicking the red button and clicking the bell so you get notifications when I record new videos. I hope everyone has an excellent Wednesday. That's all for now. See you later.